Hey y'all, I am fired up, like so fired up. I don't know if it's from spin class this morning or the fact that I'm drinking a dirty chai latte and the espresso has got me wired, or just, I don't know, life. Anyway, I wanted to talk today about three things that I don't want to say should, but best practices for protecting your business and getting the most out of your contractors if you're hiring contractors to do work in your business, whether it's um, a virtual assistant, whether it's like a developer or somebody who's just doing some side work for you and who's not a full-time employee. These are actually good things to keep in mind for employees too, but I'm speaking specifically about contractors right now. Number one, most important for any working relationship is clear expectations. I have a little sticky note right here. So, clear expectations around the role. You want to make sure that everybody's crystal clear about what the expectations are, what the deliverables are, milestones, so you can make sure people are on track. And just like basically, the more clear you can get about what you're doing with them, what the goals are, how you're measuring success, etc., the more success you'll have out of the working relationship, the more ROI and ROTI you'll get, and also the more happiness you'll get out of them and you, because it'll be far less stressful if everybody's on the same page. Okay, recap. Number one, clear expectations. Number two, this is a big one, a legal contractor agreement. This is something that you should not be putting together unless you are an attorney. This is something that an attorney should put together for you that outlines confidentiality, non-disclosure agreements, making sure that they don't work, that they're doing the work and not outsourcing the work, how much you're paying them, what the pay frequency is, the tasks, non-disparagement, like all the things that go into a business working relationship. And it's not so much that you do this because you expect things to fall apart. Don't go into a relationship like that. Expect it to work out. But if things do fall apart or it doesn't get a successful conclusion of the working relationship, this will protect your business and your butt and protect your bacon. So this is super, super important. I'm not an attorney. This is not legal advice. But as an interim COO and somebody who's been doing this for 10 years, and actually somebody who, even though I do this for a living, I actually made a bad hire a few weeks ago for a contractor. And this step is literally saving our bacon right now. It makes everybody feel really good because, again, it makes sure the expectations are clear. It also gives you solid ground to make sure that your business is protected and that everybody knows what's what. Also, just because I'm human and made a mistake in hiring a contractor, I'm actually really grateful that I did because I learned some really interesting lessons about clarity and communication. I won't go into details because it's really quite hysterical. But I love that I've learned these lessons because they're actually giving me even more tools in my tool belt, or weapons in my arsenal, if you will, to make the work that I do helping businesses scale their teams even more impactful, because the lessons that I learn and the things that I have gone through myself make sure that my clients don't also fall into those potholes. So I'm actually really excited about this. Part of the reason I'm pumped up. Okay, recapping. Number one, clear expectations. Number two, a legal contractor agreement before you share anything with them. Number three, and this is a big one. People who have not heeded my advice come back to me and say, dang, that was really good advice and I should have done it. So this is your warning. If you take nothing away from this, except hopefully the legal disclaimer or contract, do this. If you have a contractor, please, dear sweet baby Jesus, sign up for G Suite if you don't have it and give them a company email. Why this is so important. And you can, like, if you don't want to do their name, you could do contractors or dev or marketing or whatever. It doesn't have to be their name. But why this is so important, and you will thank me later, you're welcome, is for 3 reasons. Number 1, any assets that they create on your behalf in Google don't need to be transferred to you. So, like, if you don't do this and you have somebody who's, say, using their own Gmail or email or something, they have to transfer ownership to you, but Google doesn't allow you to transfer cross-domain. So that means that whatever assets they're creating are owned by your company domain. So even if they leave, you just delete their account and transfer those assets to a user of your choice. Super easy, super simple. Number 2, it gives you supreme control over access. This is a big one, guys. Like, you want to make sure when you're hiring a contractor that you know exactly what you gave them access to, and at the click of a button, you can revoke it. So it's my personal experience and also my professional opinion that you should always be giving them access through that email. So they can sign on through the Google SSO, but that you can track that, monitor that, see if anybody's logging in from weird IP addresses. Super, super helpful. Number 3, it just makes it more professional and easier. So those are my 3 top tips on how to protect your business and also have like a really good win-win with your contractor. Because obviously we're not hiring contractors to cause stress in our business or because we think they're going to rip us off or whatever. We're hiring them because we have a job to do. So the clearer you can be on the job at hand, the milestones, expectations, etc., onboarding, the better off you'll be. And so if you take that clarity, carry it into the legal agreement, and then also wrap it in a pretty bow of access through G Suite and your company email domain, trust me, you will be setting yourself up for success. And on the off chance that something goes south or sour, it's super, super easy to clean up and turn off that access. So that's what I got for you. I would love to hear your favorite takeaway. If you guys want me to do more on these kind of topics, let me know. Drop a comment. Tell me, again, your biggest takeaway if you want to hang out, whatever you got. But yeah, I'd love to hear your feedback on if these are helpful and valuable. So with that, I will see you in the next video. Have a great day, guys. Bye.